Hi guys, I hope you're good. It's been a couple of weeks since my last video. I've been busy with work, hospital appointments, still got some ongoing issues from my illness. I'll maybe talk about those another time. But for today, I'm going to answer a question that I get asked so many times. It's probably the second most asked question after is it cold in the winter, and that's about cruising my boat, why I'm not a continuous cruiser, why I don't go on more cruises on my boat. I don't show you every single cruise that I go on. Sometimes I don't feel like filming, sometimes I've got people with me and they don't want to be on camera or it's not practical, and most of the time I'm just doing a route that I've shown to you before. And most of my cruising will be within the same very small radius of my moorings. People ask, why don't you go any further? I've got friends all over the country and lots of them are by canals and rivers, and they say, when are you going to cruise your boat up here? Why haven't you cruised past? Why don't you bring the boat up and you can stay nearby, and blah 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 blah. The short answer is time. I work full time, so all of my cruising has to be done on my days off, and even then that's going to be heavily dependent on the weather, particularly on the wind, not just rain or temperature. So if I want to do a multi-day cruise or something a bit longer, I'd have to do that on my annual leave. And even then, you can't get very far. You have to remember that the maximum speed on the canals is 4 miles an hour, but with locks and everything else and doing it single-handedly, I would say that you're averaging closer to 2 miles an hour. So for example, if I had 2 weeks off of work and I was going to cruise every single day, then in the first week I'd probably only get about 60 miles away before having to turn around and come back. And 60 miles isn't that far. It's maybe as far as Aylesbury or Guildford. And don't get me wrong, obviously it's better than nothing. But when people say to me, why don't you come and visit me in York or Nottingham, I think it puts it a bit more into perspective just how long it would take. One couple that lives a few boats down, they are on their way to Manchester and they're allowing themselves 3 months to get there and back. And even though I do get a generous amount of time off work, I don't have 3 months, unfortunately, to go cruising around the country as much as I would love to. And I think sometimes people get the idea that because I don't go out very much or very far, that I don't like cruising, and that couldn't be further from the truth. I absolutely love it, but obviously in life you need to have some sort of compromises. A lot of people who live on their boats are retired, or they work from home, or they've got some other lifestyle that enables them to go a lot further for a lot longer. And that is a definite downside, or at least a consideration to make if you're thinking of moving onto a boat and you're still working full time. But I've definitely been thinking, because I haven't been able to go abroad for a couple of years now, same as everyone else, and I've got no immediate plans to do it. I'd like to maybe explore a bit more of the country by boat, so I was thinking of doing some day boat hires, or maybe even a short break or a week away on a narrowboat. I'm just thinking at the moment of all the places that I would like to go and visit, and if you guys have got any suggestions of hire boat companies or destinations, definitely let me know about those so I can check them out and start making some definite plans. And who knows, maybe one day soon I will do a massive epic cruise on my own boat. Might go all the way to Scotland or to Liverpool. Who knows? Watch this space. But for now, I hope that clears up some of the confusion or answers the question that I get from a lot of people. If you've got any other questions about boat life or anything, let me know and I'll try to answer them in an upcoming video. But for now, take care and I'll see you soon.